Assalamu alaikum students, I hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to revise unit number 5, Daffodils. This beautiful poem has been written by William Wordsworth. He is known as a poet of nature. He was a staunch lover of nature. According to him, nature is like a teacher which teaches us a lot of things. In this poem, the poet has also explained his love for nature and the natural objects. In this poem, he has discussed about his imaginations about the nature which purifies his soul. This poem shows the beauty of nature as well as the impact of nature on human being. Now we are going to read the stanza number 1. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over valleys and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. In this stanza, the poet says that I was wandering, roaming, or walking like a piece of cloud in the valleys and hills. Suddenly I saw a large number of golden daffodils. Daffodil means nargis ke phool. They were growing beside the lake and beneath the trees, and they were dancing, fluttering, and blooming in the breeze. In the first line, I wandered lonely as a cloud. As a cloud is the example of simile, जिसका मतलब है तशबीह देना. इसमें शायर ने खुद को बादल के साथ तशबीह दी है. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, that is the example of imagery. Imagery is important to understand the setting of the things, and in the last line of first stanza, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, that is the example of personification. Personification means an object is given a human trait. So this fluttering and dancing is associated with the man, or you may say that with the human being. So we can say that this breeze has been given the trait of the human. So it's an example of personification. Now we are going to move towards the stanza number 2. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. In this stanza, poet says the flowers were shining like the stars and twinkling on the Milky Way. फूल ऐसे लग रहे थे जैसे कहकशां के ऊपर सितारों की मानंद चमक रहे हों. And they were spread and stretched in never-ending lines, which means they were in a large amount. Along with the margin of bay. Margin of bay means that the daffodil flowers are spreading endlessly along the boundaries of the bay. In this stanza, the poet has compared daffodils with the countless stars which are spreading their shimmer in a Milky Way, and the poet says that I saw 10,000s at one glance. They were moving their heads and dancing joyfully. First line of the second stanza is also the example of simile as the stars, and the last line is the example of personification, tossing their heads in sprightly dance, and this complete paragraph is the example of imagery. So we can say that poetry is incomplete without the figurative language. Now we are going to read stanza number 3. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay. In such a jocund company I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. In this third stanza, poet says that the daffodils are dancing in the breeze, and it seems that the flowers are dancing and creating waves, and those waves are sparkling joyfully. Poet is happy and he is enjoying the company of daffodils. He says that I stopped there, I looked at the flowers for a long time. He wonders that what wealth, what happiness has been revealed to him through nature. And these words glee, gay, jocund, they are equivalent to one another, which means happiness. And gazed means to look at the things for a very long time. First two lines of this stanza are also the example of imagery. Now we are going to read stanza number 4. For oft, oft is the short form of often. When on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood. Vacant means khali, pensive means सोच विचार के mood में. They flash upon that inward eye. Inward eye is the eye of heart, which is the bliss of solitude. Bliss is again happiness. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. In this stanza, poet says, when I lie on my couch and I want to recall anything, the sight of beautiful daffodils comes into my heart and my heart fills with pleasure. Poet also says, I feel myself happy in recalling the natural objects which give him immense pleasure and fills his heart with pleasure, and his heart also dances like a daffodils.